Welcome back to our discussion on the spread of vegetation on Earth. And I want to talk to you about the last area, and it's this up here where there's no color at all, this white stripe at the top. And so we've talked about the torrid or tropic zone, and then we talked about the temperate zone, which is where we live, and there's also a temperate zone here. Now I want to talk to you about the frigid zone. And the frigid zone sounds just like frigid, like refrigerator, because it's cold. This area up here on the northernmost part of Earth, and even down here in Antarctica, if it were on our map. So we're talking just about the frigid zone. Now, in the frigid zone, it's very cold for most of the year, and the land can stay frozen. The soil and everything stays frozen. But in some parts of this frigid zone, the sun does warm the soil enough to melt just that top little bit. And so the plants that grow here have to be very hardy and very strong to be able to survive just an inch or two of soil just a few months of the year. And so there's no trees can grow, and it's very, very windy and very cold. And so sometimes low shrubs and low plants can grow. But most common, the plants that grow in this area are lichens and mosses, because they can grow very low to the ground and they don't need to have deep root systems. But even in winter, or even for these plants in winter, they have to stop growing and go dormant for the winter because they can't meet their needs because it's just too cold and not enough sun. And so these areas that are characterized by this very thin layer of soil that only thaws out for a little bit of the year, we call this the tundra. And it's this very top bit up here. And the tundra land only thaws out for a tiny bit of the year and only a little tiny bit of it. So very, very small plants grow. We call this area the tundra, and most of the tundra is up here and a little bit up in here, northern Canada and northern Asia, and a tiny bit up here in Europe. And there is a lot of life that grows there. It grows very quickly, but it has to grow and go through its life cycle very quickly because the ground is only thawed for a little bit of time. I can't wait to learn more about the zones with you, the torrid zone, the temperate zone, and the frigid zone. I'll see you next time.